Hello, my name is Iveoma Media. I'm the founder of Iveoma.com, the place that spotlights African business stories. Thank you so much for tuning in to the YALI interview series I did. I interviewed African entrepreneurs that are based in the continent of Africa, and I interviewed them when they're in Austin, Texas. Stay tuned. Enjoy.
My name is Tepula Chipokosa Tepula. I grew up in the friendly city of Mandela in Zambia. I learned about the fellowship and what it could offer, and I thought it was a good opportunity for me to get on the program and hone my skills in business knowledge, as well as develop networks that would be beneficial to the development or enhancement of my startup. Kaychi Aquaponics is an aquaculture horticulture company, meaning we produce fish and vegetables using a production system called aquaponics. Aquaponics is simply the integration of fish and vegetable farming. So we get the nutrient-rich water solution from the fish ponds and use it to grow vegetables. You'll be surprised to know that the fish, the water nutrients solution from the fish pond contains all the necessary minerals that are needed to grow vegetables, so there is no soil involved. To buy an African product means you are empowering a fellow African, and you are ensuring that the circulation of the money that you generate remains within the African continent or a specific country, and we empower each other. Before thinking of starting the aquaponics business, I was doing seasonal farming of soybeans, corn, as well as vegetables. First of all, setting up an aquaponics system is quite capital intensive. Setting up the hydroponics section, which is the growing beds where the vegetables grow. It requires lots of equipment in terms of pumps. It requires watertight solutions, which do not come cheap because most of it is imported. I'm trying to find possible partners and investors to try and buy into the business, as well as applying for available grants that are there on the market so that I can start up my business. So far, I've gotten a grant to do the fish pond section of it, and the ponds are going to be completed in about 2 weeks' time. What I need right now is capital to reach a certain production capacity. We need fingerlings, which are the baby fish, to supply into the aquaponics system. So what I need is $80,000 to set up the whole system. So we want to be able to produce our own fingerlings and supply into the aquaponics business and sell the excess to the surrounding farmers, because there's erratic production of fingerlings. We only have 2 producers in the region where I'm producing from, which is the Copper Belt, and they're not able to fully meet the demand. So we're going to use the $80,000 to construct a fish hatchery, construct some raising beds, for the aquaponics system. So this will be the first aquaponics company in Zambia. Given that we have 5 hectares of land, it's not enough to produce to a level where I can move the company from supplying to the distributors, but I want to move the company to a level where I'll be one of the fish distributors. We're going to construct fish ponds for small-scale farmers who have got suitable land for fish farming, and we're going to provide them the fish fingerlings which are the baby fish, provide them the fish feed, and help them construct the fish ponds. And after we do this, we're going to buy 80% of whatever they produce and be able to supply the fish distributors. In a period of 3 years, we should have recruited enough local small-scale farmers and give them mentorship and training in fish farming so that they're self-reliant, and we'll have a nationwide base in which we can have fish supplied to the stores that we're going to establish. So it's a sustainable business model. We can replicate it in most of the 10 provinces. The market for both the vegetables and the fish is very big. Zambia's annual fish consumption stands about 120,000 metric tons, and production is somewhere around 70,000 metric tons. So you can see the gap there in terms of the demand for fish. And in terms of high-end vegetables like lettuce, broccoli, basil, there are very little producers who go into that because these are crops that are not easy to grow. But in an aquaponics system, they grow 3 times as faster because we're able to control the parameters to maintain a steady growth. So most of the lettuce and basil and all the fresh herbs that hotels and families need are actually imported from South Africa. My dream for Zambia is seeing a Zambia where we have a population that is highly literate, and I believe from literacy and having a form of education will bring people to a level where they can express their entrepreneurial potential and be able to significantly contribute to economic development. I want to see a country where the majority of the population is able to live above $1 a day. I'm trying to see a country where there's equality in all sectors.